Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Neverwinter Nights. So, first things first, I need to figure out what this bloody password is. And hopefully, these books with the lab notes will tell me. Lab notes over here as well, if I remember. This is the quicker route. I think there was lab notes in here. I think. Because I do want a peaceful resolution to this that I can... see if there's anything else in here. I'm not expecting it, but we can see, we can see. +6, ammunition. Okay, give me your inventory. Mine? I suppose I could sell this to the gin, but Right. I don't want to speak to her, guys. I need to find out what this password is. Maybe there's something upstairs that'll tell me. I don't particularly want to go up there and fight again, but I might have to. Unless I can find a way. Because knock doesn't work on it, does it? No. Let's have a bit more of an explore around here. Make sure I've checked all the various different chests. Chest in this room. No. Alright.
Such weight.
Okay. Where are we? Go, Mr. Pack Mule. Oh, and I haven't unlocked this yet, have I? Summoning. Take those. She might find them useful. Take that. So I am a right hand away from making my own golem. Right, so let's go through the books. Let's head back down. Grab a save. Right. Do I have the sling? No, this is before I pick up the sling. Ah, I wasn't quick enough. Almost. Right. I'll grab a rest. Just not quite enough time. Yeah. It's fine, it's fine. It's because you waste time picking them up. Right. So let's head through again.
Your remains shall decorate my home.
Ah, no, don't miss. Okay, okay. Continue, that's all. Right.
Beyond is love.
Grab a save. Actually, now we'll grab a save. way is open. Let's talk to the keeper. None shall pass into the inner sanctum without first speaking the word of passage, as given to me by the Maker himself. Speak the word or face. I answer to no one. Okay. Okay. Let's try the Golem Binder. Okay. Come on.
Shadows. Closing.
Okay. Let's open up the map again. Right. Oh. Is this gonna work? No. I've just wasted that, so let's grab a load. Alright. There has to be... Or do I just go for the fight? That's the other thing, is I could just arm up and go for the fight. Unless there's something down here. No. Wait, I'd soft lock myself then for a minute. It's just the sling. Huh. Why is that showing greyed out? Okay, fine, whatever. I could have sworn I got myself magic circle against evil. Oh, I got protection from alignment, right. So I could use that to summon a Baylor and hope that that does the damage. let's... immunity, death spells, paralysis, mind spells, damage. Challenge rating effortless. Can I just kill it? Let's have a look at these golems. Challenge rating impossible. Because I do need to make it past. Of course, the other option is I just gear everyone up with stone skin mass haste and hope for the best. Might be the way forward. Just see if I can brute force through it. And it's worth a try. I can also drink a potion of aid, potion of bless. Alright. Adds to no one end. Skip this. Or not. It's not letting me skip it. That's fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, even with stone skin. Oh, I got one of them. He's knocked me down. And I'm dead. Okay, that didn't work. I had to try. Just don't seem to do enough damage quickly enough. I got one of them down though. Any other buffs I can give people? So that's early for me. Okay. That might be useful. So they take acid damage. But for challenge rating impossible, we certainly got one of them down. I'm going to try again, but with more buffs. Bull strength. Flame weapon. Stone bones. Mass haste. Maybe with some good rolls. That's no one. Skip the dialogue. Chain lightning did seem to do damage though, so it might be quicker using that rather than the golem rod. Okay. That did nothing. Ah. Oh, no. We got one down. We got them both down. Right. Use resurrection on Nathira. Feed Vale in a heal potion. Summon a fresh ghast. Equip my staff. Open the way down. Right, there's probably going to be another fight, isn't there? Let's grab a rest. I probably wasted that health potion, but I can live with it. How much XP were they worth? 833 each, nice. Oh, so only about 6,000 off of leveling. Great. I like this. Fresh gas. Just in case there's another fight. Make a study.
You can smell the potent magic lingering in the air. The golem's master is not dead, but nor is he alive.
A floating skull hovers in the air before you, making the ultimate fate of the maker readily apparent. He's become a demi-lich. A skull turns its malevolent eyes in your direction and addresses you with a rasping voice you hear only in your head. The very words it speaks seem to twist and ride in your mind. I do not recognise you as one of my creations. What manner of creature are you that will invade my inner sanctum? Who are you that dares intrude upon my work? My name's Soren. I was once called Alcigard, known to many as the Maker, but now I have transcended the weakness of my flesh and body. I am not what I once was. I see you are a creature of human flesh, not a construct of an imperfect flawed being. Flawed as all beings of substance must be, even my children. You mean the golems? Long ago I learned the weakness of the flesh. Friends and family will betray you, but the fault is not theirs. It's the weakness of the body that keeps them from perfection. Once I understood this, I vowed to create a perfect being, a construct filled without weakness or flaw that could do what an imperfect living creature could not, so I created my own children. I began with mindless vessels, perfecting my technique. In time I began to create golems with the minds of their own, constructs of true free will, but even these creatures are imperfect. How so? The fault of my golems was actually mine. My own body was flawed, it was weak, aging. How can an imperfect maker create a perfect being? My children were failures. They had doubts and fears, they were afraid of change, afraid to evolve. The free will I had given them was like a weakness, not a strength. Like all other beings, they were flawed. I should have destroyed them, but I too was imperfect. Sentimental attachments clouded my thinking. I allowed my children to live even as I retreated here in search of my own perfection. Your golems have evolved since you came down here, perhaps, but they are still inherently flawed. I built them before I truly understood what had to be done. They will never achieve perfection, and they are therefore expendable. Once I became a demi-lich, much of what had clouded my thinking was stripped away. I tried to make my golems into living creatures, but of course living creatures are themselves flawed. At last I finally understood how to create a truly perfect being. For hundreds of years I've worked on this single creation, a golem unlike any other, but now my work is all but complete. What still has to be done? The demi-lich shudders, and you hear it sigh within your mind. This conversation is a waste of time, a sad remnant of the imperfect being I once was. There is no purpose here. You could not possibly understand the magnitude of what I am about to achieve. You're flawed, imperfect. You must be destroyed before your very presence here taints my experiment. An angry roar of vile hatred echoes through your skull, and demi-lich launches itself to attack. Okay.
Ibu Soleno Samatska.
Challenge rating here. Immunity to cold and electrical, so fire's gonna do it.
Ibu Soleno Samatska.
Oh, he's attack nearest, attack nearest, attack nearest, attack nearest. Cold and electrical he's immune to.
Soleno Samatska. Soleno Samatska.
Oh, I am damaging him.
Soleno Samatska. Ortano Ortigiamo.
Okay, that's not working. Right, I have to find the password. That's it, yeah, I have to find the password and try and get him on side. Or at least get past those mithril golems. Because as much as I can fight them, it's not a particularly good use of my time. Let's go speak to Pharaoh.
I bid you greetings.
I want to ask you some questions. Of course, I'll gladly share what I know with you. Tell me about the Maker. The Maker was nothing but a powerful wizard named Ulstergard. He came here to this isolated island to work on creating the perfect golem. We are the result of his experiment. But as you can see, we are far from perfect. Perhaps that is why the Maker abandoned us, leaving Azag in charge. I can't say where the Maker went. To be honest, I no longer care. Maker no longer has any claim over me. He created me, but I am my own being. I have a right to live my life as I choose. This is what Azag can never accept. Why haven't you searched for him? Make a manage to the depths of the dungeon 500 years ago together. All the gods might have been strong enough to get past the traps and guardians left behind, but Azag could never allow it. For the first 3 centuries we were like others, waiting for the Master's return. But 200 years ago we realised we had been abandoned. We began our war for freedom. You've been here 500 years and all you've done is start a civil war. Fair upon this question for a long time. Does this seem strange to you? I suppose it must. But you have to understand that we are not like you, though we one day hope to be. The Maker sought to recreate life in us, but he was only partly successful. We have the spark of free will. We perceive our existence in different terms than you creatures of flesh. Construct exists in and of itself. The concept of society is new to us. Working in groups is difficult and progress is slow. We are making advances step by tiny step. Despite your free will, you still think like a construct. It's a long time before Farron replies. There you see the crux of the problem. We seek to become more than what we currently are, but to do so we must fight against our very nature. Struggle against one's true nature is never easy, but change is possible all the time. That is why we want to leave this island. Our hope is that we can leave this place behind, that we can leave behind the chains of our own creation. Only then can we be truly free. I want to ask you something else. Tell me about the power source. The power source is an ancient artifact created by the Maker long ago. It radiates a powerful magic that gives life to our minds and will. Without it, we are nothing but ordinary mindless golems. Azag controls the power source, and as such, he controls our freedom. We cannot leave, for if we move too far from the power source, yeah, I'll probably cover this. How long have you been here? 300 years. Stuff my followers. Yeah, it all just loops around to the same stuff. There's nothing. Yeah. Going now. Challenge rating easy. Damage reduction, damage increased acid. I don't do acid damage. Let's go check Azag. Let's see if I can defeat him. Probably not, but it's worth a look. Actually, I might be able to. Depends on what his weakness is. He's flesh, so I'd assume it would be fire or lightning. We'll see, we'll see. Let's just pick the easiest fight and get this over and done with, because otherwise I'm just going to be running around back and forth in here for several episodes. And that's probably not much fun for you guys. Challenge racing very difficult. Critical hit, death, magic, disease, negative level, ability decrease, mind spells, paralysis, poison, sneak attack. Spell resistance increase, true seeing. Oh! Damage immunity electrical, so fire and cold will still do decent damage to him. Evar's Black Testicles probably isn't going to do much. Withering energy damage. Okay. Right. Let's Let's buff myself for a fight. Or buff the party for a fight, I should say. Okay, use a blast. Get some extra HP. And if I can at least... So they take extra damage from fire. Nice to know.
Back again. What do you want?
Okay.
Soleno Samatka.
Oh, wait, no. Out of it. Out of that. And I've got the wrong... Ah! Quick. Okay. Dealt with. Ooh. Summon. Greater Sanctuary. Okay. I'm gonna rest. Oh, can't rest when there's enemies nearby. Okay, we should be able to get in here now.
Into the flames we leap.
Fifth Ustan!
By the pits of hell. Gorak.
Minigons.
I cannot.
Damn it.
Soleno Samatka. Soleno Samatka. Soleno Samatka.
Ah!
For the...
Okay, we've got one of them down. I'm completely out of spells now. Negative energy. Okay. Can I rest? Yes. Excellent. Still need to get this power source. Stand your ground, stand your ground, stand your ground.
Very well.
Follow.
Of course.
Very well.
Keep a sharp eye and a sharp blade. That was my motto when I was an assassin, and it serves us well enough now.
Such
Parcels.
weight.
Okay, let's give it to Valen. I'm going to turn it in. Oh well. I'll only have the silver and bronze golems to help me. Oh, gem. There's no remains, so yeah, whatever. Now the whole place is trapped. Okay. Follow.
Of course.
Okay. He was a bit injured, but I think that's damage to acid. Follow. Follow.
Of course.
Okay, I need to heal these. I need to heal them up. Stir a potion. Use a heal kit on Valen. Let the traps run out. Huh. I can only cast it on myself. Damn. But other spells should do damage, at least.
Soleno
Your life is forfeit!
Or not. Okay, that's not. Alright, that'll do. Alright. So I should be safe heading back this way now. Gonna turn this into Farron.
Such weight.
I bid you greetings.
Farron nods his head in greeting. Welcome back. Is there something you need? Azag is dead. I'm pleased to hear the tyrant has been destroyed, human male. But without the power source, we cannot be free. I have the power source. Take it. Farron reaches out slowly to take the artifact from you, its metal eyes shining with wonder. I cannot thank you enough for this. You have given us the key to our freedom. We may have given you the key, but you must open the door and pass through it yourself. Freedom never comes without struggle or effort. We will begin making our preparations to leave this place at once. It will be a long time before we are ready to go. Among other things, we have to decide on a destination for our journey. Okay, don't forget, I need your help against the Valshores. I will not abandon you. You are a true friend of the golems. We will be at your side when you go to face the enemy. It is the least we can do for you now. Is there anything else you need? I'll be going now. Goodbye, human male. Right. So, let's resummon the spot. Grab a rest. Yeah. Unfortunate. I was hoping I could get both sides to fight with me, but it looks like I just can't. I can't kill the demi-lich.
Do you have a moment? There is something I wish to tell you.
Yes, Nithira, what is it?
I just wanted you to know that I'm starting to understand why the Valshores is afraid of you, and why the Seer has so much faith in you.
The Seer believes in me because of her visions. Yes, and I share her faith. Still, it is nice to see some tangible proof of our beliefs. Nithira casts an eye downwards. Sometimes I wonder where I would be had I not converted to the faith of the Elistre. I imagine what would have happened if I had actually killed the Seer. What do you mean? Nithira looks surprised. I have not told this tale yet. When I was one of the Red Sisters, back when I still served the Valshores, I was sent to kill the Seer. Why were you sent to kill the Seer? This was less than a year ago, shortly after the Valshores transcended the ambitions of the other matron mothers and began her true rise to power. The Seer had been leading expeditions into the Underdark. She and her followers came to spread the teachings of Elistre and to aid those who wanted to escape to the surface. Several important agents in the service of the Valshores converted to the Seer's urgings and abandoned their former mistress. Obviously, the Valshores did not allow this to continue, so she sent you to deal with it. I was one of the Valshores' top assassins, ambitious and capable. She told me that if I brought her the Seer's head, she would make me a trainer within the Red Sisters, a great honour. I began studying the teachings of Elistre. I wanted to know the enemy I face. The lessons they taught were strange to me: mercy, compassion, forgiveness, redemption. At the time, I thought these things to be nothing but foolish ideals and dismissed them out of hand. I saw them only as a way to gain advantage over my target. Obviously, you don't feel that way now. No, and I suppose I might not really have felt that way even back then. Studying the teachings of Elistre planted the seeds of my conversion in my heart and mind, though I was unaware of it. I infiltrated the Seer's camp, posing as a would-be convert. It was a simple matter to arrange a face-to-face meeting with my victim. To my surprise, I was even allowed to meet with her alone. Alone with the Seer, I pulled my blade and moved forward to strike her down. She sat there, motionless. There was no fear in her eyes, no surprise. It was as if she had expected this. She had seen you in a vision, hadn't she? Perhaps, though at the time I was not aware of her gift. All I knew was that for the first time my victim was not afraid of death. And though I meant to kill her, something stayed my hand. It may have been divine intervention by Elistre herself, or perhaps it was my own conscience. Whatever the reason, my hand was paralysed, my blade frozen in my grip. The Seer looked at me and said, "You must choose Nithira. Strike me down, and the Valshores will shower you with riches, or let me live and be redeemed at the feet of the Lady Elistre." The strange paralysis holding my hand was broken. My will was once more my own. And instead of striking her down, I knelt before her and laid my knife at her feet. "And you've served the Seer ever since?" "Yes. Since that day I have devoted myself to the Seer and Lady Elistre. But enough of this. We must continue our adventure and find a way to stop the Valshores. Nothing else matters right now." Alright. And with that, I've yet to get over on the episode, so I'm going to call it here. As always, I'd like to thank you all for watching. You know how YouTube works.